Hello, fire signs. Let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. And it could be about pretty much anything. Love, finances, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. We'll have 4 separate spreads in this reading. The first spread is for all fire signs. It's like a bonus. And then there's going to be a separate spread for every fire sign individually. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. Please share, like, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is for all fire signs. We have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Lovers. We have the Five of Swords clarified by the Four of Cups. Then we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Ace of Wands. And we also have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Gemini, perhaps even a fellow fire sign. Another Aries, another Leo, or another Sagittarius. So you've got a choice to make. Fire signs. You got a choice to make, and it could be about love, money, living situation, friendship, family, purchasing something, you know, what have you. You definitely have a choice, and one of the options, one of the choices will get the bad news, but the other one will get the good news. Okay, I assume you're the Queen of Wands here on the bottom of the deck, unless you're dealing with a fellow fire sign. But since this is a fire sign reading for all fire signs, it's got to be you, one way or another. Right? We start with the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Lovers. Both of those 2 cards could be interpreted as a card of a choice. Right? The Lovers is a card of a choice, like literally the card of a card of a choice, right? The Lovers could also be a Gemini you're dealing with. The Six of Pentacles, the Lovers is clarifying, could also be a card of a choice. It could be interpreted as such. It could also be a card of generosity. Okay, it could be a card of balance, equal give and take, but in this case, you're definitely choosing. Right? See how there is a person standing up, standing in the middle of that Six of Pentacles, and there's 2 people sitting down. Right, so that person is choosing, or being very generous. In the middle, we have the Five of Swords clarified by the Four of Cups. So this is one of the options getting the bad news, that you're not moving forward with that option. Okay, the Five of Swords clarified by the Four of Cups. This is you giving somebody the bad news, and it's not going to be pretty. I am telling you right now, fire signs, whomever it is who's going to be on the receiving end of the bad news, that you're not choosing this person or you're not choosing this option, they're not going to be very happy about this. On the other hand, we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Ace of Wands right next to the deck. This is you saying yes to another person or another option. The Ace of Swords, as a matter of fact, often does come through as the word yes. Alright, and the Ace of Wands clarifying it is simply another ace, and I believe that Ace of Wands belongs to you, because you're a fire sign. The Ace of Wands is a fire sign indicator. So yeah, this is pretty much a confirmation that this is you saying yes to one of the people, one of the options, one of the companies, what have you. Alright, cool. Aries, we have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Five of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by you, the Emperor. And we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're going to be dealing with maybe an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or absolutely any zodiac sign. It feels like you have an apology coming your way. Okay, it feels like somebody overreacted. Right, and they regret it. Okay, so yeah, that's what this spread essentially is all about. The Knight of Swords, the first card I came out, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is the knight that tends to get into fights the most. So maybe somebody overreacted, somebody flew off the handle, or they misunderstood, and or something like that. So there was some kind of a conflict, there was a fight. Or somebody just simply lashed out at you, right? And they've been regretting it ever since. The Five of Cups clarifying it is a card of grief and regret. The Nine of Wands, the next card over. So whoever was the recipient of that Knight of Swords energy is feeling hurt, right? The Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. Somebody who is hurt, somebody who is skeptical about reconnecting with the person who is here represented by the Knight of Swords. But the person who lashed out or who overreacted or who initiated the fight, they will try to kiss and make up. Right? The Ace of Cups clarifying that, so they're going to show you love, they're going to be super nice to you, The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. They may even take you to some kind of an event. The Nine of Cups is a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. It's a card of a wish come true. And at the end, whatever they're about to do, I think is going to work. I think you're going to forgive them. I don't know if you're going to forget, but I think you're going to forgive. Right? We have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Emperor. The Emperor is your major arcana card, unless you're dealing with another Aries. And the Wheel of Fortune is, again, maybe literally going somewhere. Right? But at the same time, it could be a card of restarting a cycle, or picking up where you left off. Or maybe you're restarting a cycle, but with new rules, with new boundaries. You may set some rules. You may set some expectations for this person, and you're going to tell them, you know what, if you lash out at me again like that, or if you do this again, if I ever see something like that again, if I ever experience this behavior from you, then we're done. You could be giving them that kind of an ultimatum. All right? Cool. Leo, we have the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, clarified by the Eight of Wands, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, maybe a Sagittarius, but I think you're dealing with a bunch of people. As a matter of fact, this spread, this reading right here is talking about you starting something brand spanking new, but it also involves some more people. Maybe one more person, two more people, 100 more people, 1,000, I don't know. Let me know how many people are involved, if you can count them. But definitely some kind of a new beginning. Alright, by the way, if it's your birthday, Leo, happy birthday if you're celebrating this week. Alright, but this is definitely some kind of a new beginning. The Fool on the bottom of the deck could be an Aries, but the Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, starting something you haven't tried in the past. And again, it involves other people. We actually start with that Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune is a new beginning, a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. And the Three of Pentacles, clarifying it, it is a card of a collaboration, cooperation. This is when a bunch of people, a group of people get together and do something together, and you have the same goal in common. Right? You're all working on something, on some kind of a thing, and all of you are involved, working in it. And maybe you're starting your company. You could be, if you're thinking about starting a new company. We do have Mercury retrograde upon us on the 4th. So maybe you're trying to squeeze in right before the beginning of Mercury retrograde. If you've done something similar to this in the past, then yes, you got the green light. Because during Mercury retrograde, it's best if you do something you've done before, or if you do something similar to what you've done before, or if you do something, make some sort of an improvement of what already exists, or you could be doing something that you've done in the past or similar to it, but you're making it better. All right. Perfecting it. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity, monetization, money coming your way. And the Six of Wands, clarifying the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's a card of victory and success and recognition. Just the way you like it, Leo. Yep. Yeah, I know. You do love to be in the center of attention. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just the way you guys are. I don't have a problem with that. I have Leo in my chart. So you're good with me. The Eight of Wands, clarifying that, could be a card of communication, back and forth communication. It's also a card of travel. It's also one of the fastest cards in the deck, so perhaps things are going to pick up. Things are going to start moving at a faster pace. All right, Leo? Cool. Sagittarius, we have the Eight of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Wands. We also have the Lovers, clarified by Temperance. And we also have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini or absolutely any zodiac sign. So here's the deal, Sagittarius. The Eight of Cups, the very first card that came out. Whenever this card comes up first in my readings, I always interpret it as if it were in reverse. Right? So perhaps somebody left in the past and now this person is coming back. The Eight of Cups in this case, I believe somebody is back. And they're back with a souvenir. They're back bearing gifts. Right? The Eight of Wands clarifying the Eight of... the Eight of Wands clarifying that Eight of Cups, right? 1-8 clarified by another. The Eight of Wands, yeah, somebody could be flying back in, driving back in, riding back in. You know, it's one of the fastest cards in the deck. It's also a card of communication, so somebody could let you know in advance that they're going to be back in town. For some of you, it could be somebody who is back for good. All right, back for good. The Page of Pentacles right next to that Eight of Cups, yeah, they will literally, I think they will literally give you something with that Page of Pentacles. That's why I said the souvenir. I think they will literally give you something, or give you something back. Perhaps they borrowed something from you and then they went somewhere and now they're back. Right? The Six of Wands clarifying that. It could be, it's a card of victory, success. This is them coming back with they're coming back as a victory. Perhaps this person went to school a few years back and now they're coming back. Or they went on a long business trip and now they're coming back. Or they went up into the mountains to a monastery and now I don't know, but they're back, right? And they feel good about this return. I think you will feel pretty good about it as well, Sagittarius, because we have the Lovers, clarified by Temperance. Temperance is your major arcana card, right? The Lovers could be a Gemini. The Lovers is also a card of a choice, so you may have a choice to make as to what you want to do about all of this. But at the same time, the Lovers could be a card of a soulmate connection. It could be a twin flame connection card. By the way, if you do believe in twin flames, and if you don't know what runner chaser are or is, look it up. Perhaps that's what's going on here, right? Runner chaser and this cat and mouse game will finally be over. The Lovers is also the love of your life card, all right? And the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. All right, cool.